Hello, mathematicians. Happy Monday. So, over the weekend, I was talking to my mom on the phone and I was telling her this really funny story about some cats that I was seeing in my neighborhood outside. And then she asked me how many cats there were altogether. So, I drew a picture and I figured out how many cats there were altogether. And then I wondered if that would work every single time I told a story. Could I always talk about something and then draw a picture to figure out how many altogether? So I sat down and I created some criteria for success that I think would help us in these situations. So I have my criteria number 1, think of a topic. Maybe you want to think of some animals, or food, or toys, something you want your story to be about. Then, criteria number 2, think of 2 numbers to put together. Criteria number 3 is say your story out loud and draw it. And then criteria number 4 is to write a number sentence that matches your story. All right, so we're going to do a couple of these together. So criteria number 1 is think of a topic. I think I'm going to talk about, I had some really yummy watermelon today for lunch, so maybe I will talk about watermelon. So, criteria number 2 is think of 2 numbers to put together. So maybe I'll tell everyone about how at first I had 1 piece of watermelon, and then I was still hungry, so I had 3 more pieces of watermelon. Then criteria number 3 is say and draw your story. So I had 1 piece of watermelon, then I was hungry, so I got 3 more pieces of watermelon. If I'm drawing it, I don't want to draw watermelons, so I'm going to draw circles to represent them. So I had 1 piece of watermelon, so I'm going to draw 1 circle. And then I was still hungry, so I had 3 more pieces of watermelon. I'm going to put the 3 more pieces over here so that you can tell that first I had 1 piece of watermelon and then I had 3 more pieces. I'm going to keep them separated. Then it says, criteria number 4 is write a number sentence to match. So I know that I had 1 piece of watermelon and, so that's a plus sign, 3 pieces of watermelon. And that gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of watermelon all together. So it worked for my watermelon. I wonder if I could come up with another idea and it would work for that idea. So let's see. Criteria number 1, think of a topic. Let me see. Oh, I love being able to play with Legos. So let's talk about Legos. Criteria number 2, think of 2 numbers to put together. So let's do 2 and 5. Criteria number 3, say my story and draw it. So my numbers are 2 and 5. I'm talking about Legos. So my story could be, I had 2 Legos. My brother gave me 5 Legos. How many Legos do I have now? So when I draw it, I'm going to use circles again because I don't want to take time to draw Legos. I just want to be able to move quickly. So my story was I had 2 Legos. So here's my 2 Legos. My brother gave me 5 Legos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I'm going to keep them separated so I can see my 2 parts. And I'm wondering how many Legos do I have? Criteria number 4 is write a number sentence to match. So I had 2 Legos. My brother gave me 5, so I'm getting more. So again, I have to use that plus sign. And then I'll count them all together to see how many 2 and 5 make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So today you are going to work on lesson 11.8. You're going to get to follow this criteria to come up with your own, story, draw it, and write a number sentence to match. After you finish 11.8, you'll move on to 11.9. they already have a story for you, so you're going to see if you can figure out what part is missing. When you're done, take a picture of lesson 11.8 and 11.9 and upload it to your Class Dojo account so that you can earn your points.